20 minutes. Jake, see, I knew you were something of a private dick. That's why I knew you were the man for the job. Pyotr, good to see you. Everything okay at home?
I think so.
Good. A drink?
Ginger ale.
You got it. Yes, sir.
I've been to Brazil, Noah. I've stared death in the face and watched him play solitaire.
I can tell.
You mean because I have a more confident attitude and a more worldly-wise demeanor?
No, because you go into the jungle, you come back in time, and you must think your clothes go back to being as clean as they were when you left, but they're not. I can't believe you walked around the jungle in a flannel shirt. You're crazy. Yes, sir.
I think you should try arm wrestling a fugado.
What's a fugato?
Big baboon-like thing with reptilian features. Great personality. Your kind of guy.
Next time he's in town, bring him in.
You got it.
You the man.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Jake. Now you've got something to tell the grandchildren. I figure I owe you my afterlife a couple of times over.
Hey. You've done your share of life-saving around here. More than your share. And you'd also have to thank Mike, without whom I would not have ended up chasing you halfway around the world. And if you're going to thank Mike, then you have to thank Fast Eddie, and of course Mickey Finn saved the whole planet the night he first came in, and...
Thanks, anyway.
You're welcome. And you're right. I have something to tell my grandchildren. Maybe yours, too.
Can vampires have children? I suppose that there are numerous different iterations of vampires, so I'm sure that one of them can father children. Although I remember when I watched Angel, I'm pretty sure he had a child at some point.
Jake.
Want to try some homemade chocolate?
That stuff has no effect on me. I tried it once, years ago.
Maybe you didn't inhale.
Jake.
Let's you and I go back to Casimir's someday, Mickey. You'd fit right in.
Why?
Well, nobody is average there. Everybody is exceptional. The tolerance for variety is probably at least as great there as it is here. Even better, I suspect. Hello, human being?
Now, I believe Squish is up next, and I just need to remember how we actually activate his storyline. I believe it's this option right here.
Tell me about your race. Our planet is dictatorial. Our system for government is and our chief exports are milk, squirrel, and pork. What else would you like to know? Why are you visiting Earth?
I believe you've embarrassed him.
Maybe they need women.
Good luck.
If I explain, will you help?
Maybe. Although we won't be able to progress unless we do help.
Yes. Are you
prepared to help me?
Does he have to decide right this moment?
No. I will be here for an indefinite period of time. You may inform me of when you are prepared to hear me out and help me.
Nope, let's go for it now. Anything else I need to do here can wait till I get back.
I've already told him about the option, so he knows the routine.
Ahem. To self-determination. Do I reveal now?
You don't have to say a word if you don't want to.
I very much want to. I come from a planet that your scientific community has not yet discovered. We have been keeping it a secret from your race for tens of millions of your Earth weekends. We have been observing the progression of your technology. You are now showing early signs of movement within space. The Zikr are alarmed that your maturation is not commensurate with your technological ability. Your technology is used for the subjugation and the destruction of your own kind. This has not been our desire to impede your exploration of all that is beyond your planet. But we have attempted to lessen the aggression that remains within you. Within the orbit of your planet, we have situated an unoccupied satellite. The satellite emits a pulse targeted
Squish isn't too familiar with the language yet. The satellite he's talking about emits a pulse tuned to the molecular frequency of the hormone testosterone. Somehow, the pulse makes the hormone dissipate, though he himself isn't sure whether the testosterone undergoes a shift that renders it inert or lessens its effect, or if it is actually leached in some fashion from the human body.
Maybe that's why I've been a little off. It certainly explains why I've been a little less testy.
Oh, very funny. You couldn't even make a hormone with that one.
Why are you telling us about this, Squish?
Wouldn't be the first time we've had illegal aliens seeking asylum here.
I cannot refuse the will of the executable disciple. I, however, still retain the ability to speak out against the action taken against your planet. To my mind, subjugating a planet in the name of peace results in a false peace.
If you're looking for absolution, you're going to need to help us find a way to destroy that satellite. You know that, don't you?
I am here as its on-site installation technician. The interconnection of my mind with that of the Zittel prevents me from overt interference. Oops. Now I have lost the key to my shuttle.
Squish, what would happen if somebody other than the, than one of your people took your shuttle? Could they destroy the satellite with it?
No, the shuttle offensive systems will not fire upon friendly hardware. But, theoretically, if one were to dismantle the correct emitter circuitry and render it inoperable, the Zixler might not be able to detect it. But if I were to find out about it, I could not help but report it.
Well, I think I'll go outside, get some air.
Think I'll go with you.
Maybe I'd be a better choice.
Oh, I figure I got more personal stake in this than you do.
Squish, about that shuttle of yours. Let's say someone were to steal it, heaven forbid. How would they operate something so foreign?
We are just talking theoretically, correct?
Naturally.
There would be nothing to be afraid of, even for a human pilot. The shuttle capabilities are minimal. The controls are obvious, so it may require some experimentation to understand their functions. The circuitry will not allow you to cause damage to yourself, nor take you beyond orbit.
Hey,
Let's be careful out there.
We taking off?
Momentarily, just making my goodbyes. So now I can say I've stowed away to Transylvania. Not many people can say that.
The ones in Transylvania, you seemed uncomfortable with them.
May I ask how you happened to come across that knowledge?
You answer my question first.
Yes, I was very much uncomfortable there. I'm not used to hanging out with predators.
It's understandable to be wary of what's different.
Well, that's the thing. They weren't really different. Not at all.
There was a great man who said, "We have met the enemy, and he is us."
Well, that was Pogo. But it's still applicable.
Just? Who is this guy?
This chocolate we made in Brazil is probably addictive.
May I taste that? This is wonderful. You say it's addictive chocolate.
I don't know if you could market it under that name, but yeah, that's what it is.
Thank you. That was delicious.
I thought so. The Chocolate That Saved the Rainforest by Jake Stonebender. I like it.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Wow, I want one of those.
Gee, do you think I could have told him how to work the controls? Nah, he'll figure it out. You think?
You see anything like a driver's manual?
Not offhand. Even if I did, would it be in English?
Good point. Think Squish would give us a driving lesson?
That might be a little too obvious for the Hive. We don't know if he can even get away with leaving the keys.
So?
So, we'll have to wing it. Squish did say it was idiot-proof.
Yeah, one idiot. There's two of us.
Seriously, I think we can pretty much do what we want. Squish said we couldn't really hurt anything, so let's poke around for a while and see what happens, and maybe we can figure it out.
Hey, you have the con.
Aye, Captain.
We will indeed poke around a bit. The controls are right here, and I will go through them very soon. They are fairly idiot-proof. Well, I haven't operated it. Yeah, I haven't operated this button before, so this is new to me. It's my own fault. I did say I was going to poke around the controls in a little while.
I could use some help with these controls.
Hey, get me to something with live wires you need taken apart. I'm your man. But I've spent no time in alien whistles.
You know as much about these controls as I do.
Exactly. Your guess is as good as mine. If I start playing with the controls and you start playing with the controls, that's one too many people playing with the controls. I'll let you know if I think you're going to do anything dangerous.
Well, that's helpful. There are plenty of things that we can poke.
The whatchamacallit overhead looks to me like a plasma stabilizer. That is, if they modeled it after the one they have on the bridge on that new program, Babylon Voyager 9 and beyond.
Weeble Fetzer. Now, I'm looking for a doohickey.
This something or other bears all the traditional markings of a Corbomite diagnostic rectifier, down to the little flap covering the small niche. This something or other bears all the traditional markings of a Corbomite diagnostic rectifier, down to the little flap covering the small niche.
Alright, well, I believe we get another description later on. Obviously not right this second.
I guess 2 seatbelts are necessary for a strapping lad like Squish.
Yes, with that larger brainstem, his spine could buckle at high speeds. Pardon me, Jake, but I'll handle my own seatbelts, thanks. I'm not ready to take our relationship to a higher plane.
Is that supposed to be shuttle diplomacy? Do you think it's a moon roof?
You know, I never understood that expression. Do you know what kind of position you'd have to get in to throw someone a moon through a roof like that?
Maybe it's a sunroof.
Yeah, you could probably throw your son out of a roof like that.
It seems like I have lost the doohickey. Never mind. I'm sure it will turn up eventually. Well, there's the backup doohickey. Nice.
Squish loaned me the shuttle. I'm merely helping clean it out.
Huh?
Wasn't talking to you. My God, look.
It's still unwrinkled.
Hey, this really must be a superior race.
Yes, and it explains why they never had to learn to pack properly.
Now, I'm just going to try this. We should have got a description from the something or other that says it is a replicator, but for some reason it's not triggering. There we go. There is a reason why I'm doing this, and we will see it very soon. This is mainly in the interest of saving time.
Where have I seen those schematics before? Hey, those are from GM's annual report.
I don't know what's more disturbing, that the aliens have some sort of interest in General Motors, or that you recognized their annual report.
Alright, let's operate these controls. They are fairly idiot-proof, and I am going to be more direct with them because if we faff around, we're just going to waste some time. Now, this button, I believe, is the launch button, and we have the land button. These operate the speed. I think these control the hatch. And these are for navigation purposes. So let's start off by launching.
So, that must have been the takeoff button.
Correct. Now, these help with the direction of where we need to go. And this, as you can see, switches between each of these points. We have this satellite. That looks a little bit like a Death Star, but I'm pretty sure it's just the moon. This is Callahan's. We need to go to the satellite. Now we need to actually travel there, so we need to increase the speed. Hold on. Am I missing something? Well, I'm trying for more speed. Oh, there we go.
Incredible. I've always wondered what this would be like.
Just be grateful you haven't gotten sick yet. Chances are we both will, and that could get messy. Yeah?
Think we'll ever get interstellar on our own?
I think we'll be lucky if we don't go back into an 1800s lifestyle when we run out of fossil fuels.
Hey, good conversation stopper.
Thanks. I've been working on that one. Yeah?
Watch me, Noah. Watch me float.
Jake, get a grip.
Alright, let's get out of here and explore this alien satellite.